It's Jay Kim from the Oregon Surf Perch Fishing Club. It's Thursday, July 25th at 10:17. I'm here at Wade Creek, and I'm here on a serious fishing trip. I left Penny in the car, although I did bring her with me on the drive. It's low tide. 17 minutes ago, it was a 0.5 low tide. And I don't remember what high tide height is coming in now, but wave actually looks really good right here, so I'm going to just try right here. Although Nick Armstrong said there's a sandbar up north that you can get on, that him and John Cahill had some pretty good success last Sunday. I'm hoping I get a bite at least today. I haven't had a bite since beginning of April when I got Penny, because I haven't fished very much, and I also was taking her fishing sometimes. So this is the third time I think I've taken a serious fishing trip where I haven't had to peg her up at the top of the beach. So I'm gonna just start here, work my way up north. Man, what a gorgeous day. It's probably around 55, 57 degrees. There's no wind, sunshine, blue skies. Man, you couldn't ask for a better day today. Swell energy is about 370. So, you know, it's very reasonable. I'm really looking forward to fishing today. Okay, let's see how it goes. Got a long, that's the only bad thing about a low tide, is I'd get a long walk till you get to the water. Because usually at right around now, I'd already be at the water. So catch conditions look actually pretty good. There's a lot of crashing waves right in front of me. Oh, no, that was not a bite. That was just a wave. But man, I have high expectations after seeing the surf, but I'm just keeping my fingers crossed. But catch conditions look really, really good. All right, got my first bite on my second cast. It wasn't very big ones, but hey, at least I felt a bite today. So I just moved a little bit north from my first cast, and I'm crossing my fingers I get a fish today. My second cast just got another tiny bite, so that could have been a silver though. But hey, at least I'm getting bites. Again, this is the first time I've had a bite since beginning of April. So this is cast 3. I'm still getting these little taps. That one definitely felt like a silver though. So the nice thing about these waves are not only they're close and they're big and they're consecutive, but you can see that they're full of sand like right now. So it's churning up a lot of the bottom, which means that it should loosen up the food, and which would bring the fish in. So again, catching conditions look really, really good today. They're the best I've seen in a while here. So I've been fishing for about 30 minutes now. I'm guessing this is like cast 6 or 7. And other than those little bites I had on cast 2 and 3, I've had zero action after that. And wave action now is changing too, whereas before there was quite a few successive ones in a row. Now they come in surges, so like right now you see that there's a lot of dead water and you don't see a lot of waves. So one of the other things I like to do when I come at really low tides is to look at beach structure. So you can see that this is where the trees are, and there's this depression here, and the trough is forming right here. So you see sandbars are there, but this looks like a pretty good fishing area at the right tidal height. And I'm guessing at about, I don't know, 3 to 4 feet tidal height. You know, to be about 3 or 4 feet deep. But again, this is what I just do on low tide days, is just look for places to fish when it's higher tide. All right, still no action. I'm about 20 minutes away from quitting, and I'm going to try something new here in a very short time. So just in the last 5 minutes, the wind has really picked up. It's probably like 8 to 10 miles an hour right now. It's not too unpleasant, but it's a little chilly. And plus it's coming directly from there, northwest. But it's right into your face. So that's another reason why I'm going to quit soon. My last cast with my high-low rig. Tong Win and Nick Armstrong always debate about fishing, and we were talking about Carolina rig versus high-low rig. And then Tong and I had a friendly bet about could he tie a Carolina rig faster than I could set up a spare rod that's already pre-rigged. So he was pretty quick. I mean, he got it done in about 1:45, which surprised me. because even tying my Carolina rig at home, it took me like 8 to 10 minutes. So you know, he's got very dexterous fingers to tie knots. So I'm about ready to change to a Carolina rig and fish my way back, because man, I've had zero action. I can't believe it too, because wave action looks really awesome, and it's dark green. There's a lot of them, so I'm surprised I didn't get more action today. But I'm going to do the Carolina rig here very shortly, as soon as this cast is over. Okay, we're going to do the Carolina challenge. It is now 11:16:00. Got to walk back up there, take off my GoPro, take off my backpack, take the other rod apart, and assemble this rod. All right, I'll turn my GoPro back on when I put it back on. Okay, so 11:19, 40 seconds. So what, 3 minutes and 40 seconds, but I had major tangling issues. So he definitely beat me. I guess I doubled his time. So, but like I say, when I do a Carolina rig in my home watching TV, it takes me at least 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna try Carolina rig. Only problem is I only got 3 ounce. So we'll see how it goes. And I don't use one very often, so we'll see. I probably don't even fish it right. Well, one thing using a Carolina rig and an egg sinker is, man, this, I feel zero drag or resistance of just reeling in my line. So it's definitely much easier than dealing with a spider or a claw. All right, but anyway, this is my first cast on a Carolina. I haven't tried a Carolina rig in about 5 or 6 years, and the reason I went away from it is because I like using multiple hooks. I don't like being stuck with one hook. I tried using 2 hooks on a Carolina rig, you know, hand tying them, but I just kept getting tangled, so I just gave up using Carolinas. I'm wading through, and again, a high tide, you'd be up there. So this is probably about 1.5 feet deep here, trough. So again, if the tide were to rise another 3 feet, it'd be about 3 to 4 feet deep. And I'm guessing you'd be halfway between here and the cliffs. So south of the trees, and you'd want to be up there somewhere. And the trough goes all the way from there all the way down to here. So it's a pretty big trough. Your chances of catching fish, and again, there's another trough right there that goes inland. So that trough is right next to the trees. So that would be another ideal trough to hit. Okay, anyway, been here now an hour and 10 minutes. Fished the last 20 with the Carolina rig with the same result as the high-low rig, no action. So I don't think it proves anything about a Carolina versus high-low. So I'm not sure I'll carry 2 rods again, because I'm not a big Carolina fan, and this is what happens to me when I use a Carolina rig, that the swivel will get tangled into the weight and then it doesn't slide. So I've had this problem with Carolina rigs before. I'm just probably not a good user of them, but I'm gonna stick with my high-low rig. Okay, so hour and 10 minutes. I'm guessing I got in about 10 to 15 casts. I kind of quit counting. Man, I thought I was gonna get a fish today. Bummer, but at least I got 2 small bites on cast 2 and 3. So, you know, that's an improvement from my last 4 or 5 trips. But man, what another gorgeous day on the Oregon coast. The wind picked up about 10:45, and it was like 8 to 10 miles an hour. But the problem is it's coming directly into your face. And it's been windy on the coast for the last month or 2. So if you can, you should fish in the morning, because it's less windy in the mornings. But I know everyone doesn't have the same luxury I do. Okay, that's it for Wade Creek today. Don't know when I'm going out again, but man, what a gorgeous day, and I am so lucky to be living here. And man, it was a gas being on the beach today.